We waited, and now we finally have it. The Origin of Light event timeline has finally been revealed, so we do know every single event that's going to be coming out during the next month or so, and of course it's all themed around the new Ancient Light Dragons, which we've taken a look at a couple of times, but a video with all of the new dragons is apparently going to be put together and shown tomorrow for all of these dragons, but we do have all of these in a big forum post, which of course I'm going to go through today anyway, and when they bring out that video which makes it just nicer on the eyes, we'll also look at that as well. I'll be honest, I'm a little disappointed because I have read through all of these patch notes, and we remember the Water Ancient event. It's a stain on my memory. I'm not feeling too positive, but I will remain optimistic for now. The main thing that has sort of bummed me out is the fact that VALKOV is going to be the chest dragon, which has already disappointed me quite a bit. But we do have the board coming back, and we've got the ancient chest coming back, of course, and we do have a new update that is being released today. It should be on all platforms to add all of these new dragons in the game. So, moving on to the schedule itself. Adam posted this, of course, this morning and said, starting on the 9th of November, the Origin of Light Ancient event will take players back into the past once again as Ned and Arya learn how the powerful Light Ancients escape the destruction of humankind to a world free of shadow, sin, and dark thoughts. That doesn't sound fun. Alongside the exciting story, we'll of course have brand new dragons to collect and fun events to take part in throughout the month. Here's what you'll have to look forward to. And of course, the major part of ancient events is the dragon board, which works on the same scheduling as like a castle event in terms of the tasks, but then instead of moving around a castle event map, you move around a dragon board with lots of dice rolling. So from the 9th of November to the 7th of December, that is the main event time frame, and that is when dragon board is up. So roll the dice and move around the board to land on coloured tiles in the main event. Collect chest keys and unlock the prizes within the dragon board chest with these new dragons up for grabs. And of course, in the past we've had a rare, an ancient, and an epic dragon available. So the rare dice chest reward is the Shadow Puff dragon. So you get the guaranteed, or you get that dragon guaranteed after 150 opens. Once unlocked, this chest rewards light stones, which is the event currency. The epic dice chest reward is the Amphibian dragon, which is the guaranteed dragon after 200 opens of that chest, and the chest will reward enchantment maps after you get the dragon. And then of course the ancient dice chest rewards Solden is going to be the major board dragon. So Solden dragon pieces and extraordinary quality enchantment materials are guaranteed, or the dragon itself is guaranteed after 270 opens. So once unlocked, this chest rewards 2 sets of extraordinary quality enchantment materials. So Solden, which if we want to see Solden, we've actually got images of all these dragons in our announcement section on the Discord server for all of these new ancients that we have. So of course we've got Lysk, LUZRA, Solden, and VALKOV. So Solden is going to be that main board reward dragon. So, along with that, we've got the bingo card. So complete your daily bingo card by landing on each of the coloured tiles with corresponding dice rolls. Claim bonus event currency or ancient tickets. And apparently the bingo this time has been slightly buffed in terms of the rewards that it gives. But by how much is the question. Another big part of the Dragon Board event, of course, in the past, and a thing that a lot of people were quite upset with last time, was the double trouble battles. So the adventure during the Origin of Light event will unravel by completing double trouble battles, score double rolls of the same number within the Dragon Board event to advance the double trouble meter and defeat challenging battles to collect ancient tickets and unlock the final reward, the epic Indigo Dragon. So that is the Indigo Dragon that is going to be the reward for this. And then ancient chests, which are going to be available from the 9th to the 7th of December. Opening chests will reward you with pieces of one dragon from the pool below, as well as extra food, gold, and decorations. Tickets are collected by winning double trouble battles, completing the bingo cards in Dragon Board, and taking part in events. This is the ancient chest, so the thing that I despise. But as an added bonus, one chest can be opened for free after every 25 that you open, while 3 pieces of VALKOV will be rewarded for each 100 chests open. And these are the dragons that you can get from the chest, so VALKOV, which is the ancient, the soft dragon, which is a legendary, the Deco dragon, which is an old legendary, Hippo, which is an epic, the Melyashorni dragon, which is an epic, and the Neo Bone dragon, which is the rare. So again, this is the place where my boy VALKOV is going to be available, so rest in peace VALKOV. We'll only be getting him if we get insanely lucky draws on these chests. That's how ancient chests have always been, and since it doesn't seem like much has changed this time around, it's unlikely that most people will be getting him. Then moving on to the collection event, by unlocking dragons during the ancient event, you'll be able to complete special collection events to earn yourself even more dragon rewards. So ancient hunger goes from the 9th to the 16th. So hatch the following dragons and you'll unlock the epic Pigsy dragon. So if you get Neo Bone from the ancient chests, Flame Dragon from the bingo reward, and the Shadow Puff from the Dragon Board reward, then you'll get Pigsy. Then from November 9th to December 14th, we have LUZRA Rising. So hatch the following dragons and you'll unlock the powerful LUZRA dragon for your collection. And LUZRA, don't forget, is actually the other epic in this event that isn't the major reward dragon. LUZRA is that ancient light and shadow dragon. So this is how you get LUZRA. You have to have Shadow Puff, Amphibian, Soft, and Indigo unlocked, and then you will get LUZRA. So again, that is Dragon Board rewards, Ancient Chest legendaries, and Double Trouble complete, which is a lot to ask, and that's for LUZRA. And then of course, put everything together, and then Lysk Rising runs from the 9th to the 14th of December, and if you hatch Solden, VALKOV, and LUZRA, the other ancients, you will get yourself Lysk, who is the ancient divine and light dragon. So then, of course, there's always going to be additional events that give light stones and other things. So we've got weekend events that are going to be coming through which offer light stones. We're going to have special ancient dungeons. So we'll continue to have weekly editions of the Bottomless Dungeon, but on these 2 weeks we'll have special ancient dungeons where you'll find ancient tickets inside every chest. So that's the 9th to the 16th, and then the 30th of November to the 7th of December. So those are the 2 special weeks. And we've got a boss challenge from the 16th to the 23rd, which has the Cocoa Crab Dragon in it. Then we've got a solo event on the 23rd, which gives us the Vibrant Dragon and more light stones. And then more Breeding Blitz events if we haven't had enough of those. For the 16th to the 23rd, pair the Amphibian with Neon to try and breed the Bright Dragon. And then the 30th to the 7th, pair the Loyal Dragon with Solden to try and breed the Laser Dragon. So we hope you're excited to travel back and learn more about the Light Ancients. And then they added, I'd also like to point out that we've taken on board feedback from the previous Ancient event and made some adjustments to improve the event. Primarily, this means double trouble battles through the LUZRA Rising Collection event will require the Indigo Dragon. We have balanced the double trouble battles so that they will not be as difficult as the previous event. And just to confirm with everyone, this doesn't mean that they've reduced the amount of doubles that you'll have to roll. It purely means that the fights themselves, the dragons you'll face, will be slightly easier. Which was not actually the thing that I wanted them. Well, it was a little bit too difficult last time, but the main issue was the amount of doubles required. And they did confirm this later on, and a few people were asking some questions, and Adam responded with these as his answers. So there are already a lot of questions. I'll answer what I can. So I'll reveal all the dragons and how they can be collected tomorrow, which will, again, look nice on the eyes. There will be Shrine Milestone rewards. No Dragon Master Pass will be active. The number of doubles required for Double Trouble is the same as the Water Ancient event. This was reduced from the Ancient Metal event, and without the difficulty wall, it should be much easier to complete, despite the fact that a lot of people, myself included, had to gem our way through last time just to finish off or get enough doubles for this, so I'm really apprehensive about that. And then required tasks for Lightstones remain the same at 200, while income from the bingo has increased if you complete the full house. In terms of Lightstones, it's mostly the same as the Water Ancient event. Numbers have shifted slightly, but the income and costs are the same. No new epics or rares in the chests, no, and we don't reveal the bingo rewards beforehand, but he will reveal the dragons that are available tomorrow. So, all of this is making me think that this is pretty much exactly the same as the Water Ancient event, apart from the 30 reduced chests. And a few people have said something similar, and the response was, since the topic came up, let me be clear, we have not increased the chances of doubles appearing because despite the myth that says otherwise, the rolls are randomized. If we were to increase the chances of doubles appearing, we would also have to alter the dice rolls so that they were no longer random. With regard to the wall, I'm referring to the specific battle during the previous Double Trouble event, where it became increasingly or incredibly difficult to defeat. That won't happen this time, since the enemies are balanced in such a way that it should not pose a problem. And the amounts earned from bingo cards will be the same as the previous event, minus the full house. So, again, I understand that they have a very fine line to draw between what's best for them in terms of generating income from events and, making the event somewhat enjoyable and not super easy. But I don't think any of the issues from the Water Ancient event have actually been addressed here. And considering how badly the Water Ancient event actually was taken by the community, not just on the forums, not just on YouTube, on every form of social media, people were complaining incessantly, day in, day out, about the Water Ancient event. And it's because it was not fair for anyone. The spenders, you still got screwed over. Free to play, you definitely got screwed over. And I don't feel like this has changed anything. If anything, it's made LUZRA even more difficult to get because now there's a legendary required as part of that to actually get him, the soft dragon. So now, rather than someone potentially being able to get 2 of the dragons free to play, I can't even see that being a possibility anymore. I can see at max people getting Solden, and that's probably going to be it. So I will be happy to eat my words if I'm proven wrong with all of this, but I feel like we've given feedback. A lot of you gave feedback. Even some of the most ardent supporters of this game gave pretty, let's say, fair criticism to the previous Ancient event, and I don't think this addressed any of it. That is genuinely how I feel. So, am I feeling like I might be willing to spend money going into this event? No. Do I feel like this is anything that people asked for? The only thing I'd say that possibly might be the thing that people wanted was the reduction of the 30 chests, which honestly I think should have been more like 60, because rather than us comparing this light event to previous Ancient events, I don't think we should do that. I think what we should do to make this fair is just start from scratch and just make the numbers fair, because comparing it to the metal event, lots of people had issues with the metal event. Then it became even more difficult with the Water Ancient event. So rather than taking a model from an event that people didn't agree with to begin with, look more so to the Ancient Fire event and work from there. Because that was an event that most people enjoyed, even though it was the first iteration. So maybe you could argue that people didn't know what was going on. and some people said it was too easy. I vehemently disagree. I think that was round about the sort of difficulty I should expect from a title like DML, and for the amount of effort required to be put in. I think the Fire Ancient event was actually a decent, not a good one, but a decent sort of place to go from, but I still don't think we should be basing it off of the old events, because I don't think any of them have been particularly great. Of course, that's my own opinion, and I'm not hating on this event for the sake of it. Trust me, I would love to be supportive and, you know, get hyped for all these new ancients and everything else going on, but after what happened last time, it does feel like a little bit of a kick in the back to be told that we've been listened to when none of the major complaints have actually been addressed. And I mean, one of the major ones is ancient events, drop rates are atrocious. What's another one? The fact that they don't want to change the likelihood of dice doubles rolling. I understand, that's a fair thing to say. But then reduce the amount that we actually have to obtain by the end of the month. Because it may be random, but if a good portion of your players end up having to gem, even if they don't miss a single reset, there's something wrong. Anyway, I guess that did turn into a mini rant, but I'm going to be honest with all of you. I'm going to be honest with the devs, I'm going to be honest with the players, and I'm going to be honest to myself. I'm not looking forward to this. If anything, I'm even tempted to sit out the whole month. I'm probably not going to, for the sake of playing the event anyway, but this is not what I wanted. This was not what I expected when I heard that we were going to be listened to as a community. I expected something to change and not be the exact same as before, minus 30 chests on the chest dragon. One of the chest dragons, because we've got the actual ancient chests, which are not fair to begin with. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't expect this game to be 100% free-to-play friendly all the time, but doing the same thing for an entire month isn't fun to begin with. It's draining, it's boring, it's not entertaining, and it's the exact same as we've had 4 times now. I'm losing interest in these ancient events very quickly. If it wasn't already obvious, and throwing VALKOV in the ancient chess was just, I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back. It's the only dragon I actually cared about, even though I only had one element that I wanted, and I'm not going to get it. I've already accepted that, so, you know, again, I'll eat my words if I'm proven wrong and this event is actually fantastic and great and fun. I am more than willing to be proven wrong, but let me know what you think. If I'm being too much of a negative Nancy, you can let me know that too. But I am trying to give criticism in the fairest and nicest way that I can. It's not what I would be looking forward to this month, or this coming month. You know, especially since we've got PlayStation 5s and things like that coming out this month. I reckon I'm probably gonna give up in the sort of 3rd week of this event. I'd rather do something else. Anyway, that's my thoughts for now. Again, we'll see all these dragons tomorrow. Maybe they'll look cool enough for me to care a bit more. But that is my take on this for now. You know, if we can have some last minute changes to make things a little bit less AIDS, maybe that'd be good. Anyway, I'm gonna go before I say something else, but I appreciate you being here, and I do appreciate the designs of the new dragons so far. I can't wait to see the new ones tomorrow. I hope that we all get lucky, essentially, as we were hoping last time. So I hope great luck for us all today and into the coming month. So for now, thank you for joining me, and until next time, I hope to see you then.